but still, we got an entire lower bracket that you got to think about. Nobi is down there waiting in the rafters. Ulsan down there waiting in the rafters, and those are two heavy competitors.
And one of those guys will be playing up against Keisuke too, so we don't know which one yet, right? I mean, it would be interesting to see the Japan matchup, Nobi and Keisuke, or you could have Japan versus Korea, Keisuke versus Ulsan. Either way, it'd be fun.
Either way, it's going to be very interesting. But I love the dynamic that we have here. Korea, for the longest time, considered one of the strongest regions, especially up until the end of Tekken 7, where Pakistan really did take the lead. And now you have representation from 2 players from that region, but you still got Korea, you still got Japan, and it really does make a fine triangle of Tekken competition.
I think the interesting thing in this event, too, is that in Tekken 8 so far, Korea's really had the higher placements overall out of everyone.
That's true.
But here at EVO, they're on the lower half of the bracket, so it's crazy.
Well, EVO, I would like to get your opinion about a couple things, namely these 2 players. So I'm going to start with the first-time visitor
coming all the way from Saudi Arabia. EVO, if you would like Raef to take the set, make some noise. First time here, first time showing. But of course, we got a veteran over here, a 4-time EVO champion. If you would like Arslan Ash to take the set, make some noise.
Oh my gosh.
It is some fans out there, bro. It is some fans out there, bro. Thank you guys so much. You look amazing. Yo, EVO, make some noise for yourselves, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, man. And we still got games after this, so thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Doubling up on the water.
You drink that water. Drink that water. Oh, man. And also, just to point out the fact that I'm a big fan of Raef because he legit sticks to the gym.
Exactly.
The fact that he commits to the gym, you know, I'm a character loyalist. I love when players do that because it feels like the most mastery of a character because you're sticking to it through the bad matchups and the good. And I feel like that makes you such a strong competitor. But on the other side, Arslan Ash kind of doing like a search, a feel to see what character is going to fit for him. But here we go. The Nina versus the Jin. Game 2 of this top 6 for Tekken 8. Let's get into it. The Nina.
Round 1.
Raef versus Arslan Ash. Game number 1. Let's get it. Evil Arena, Steve, you know it.
Where all the bad guys hang out. They're making plans. They're going to rob a bank, a heist or 2. Little 4-4.
He's trying to find some counter here. Raef's got the sidestep. Nina, very poke-heavy character. She's going to have that down forward 1-2 little check, mid-check all day. But you can see that Raef has the sidestep right. He's trying to avoid it. Has pressure now with Arslan backed up against the wall. Nice throw break.
I like that up 4-2 right there to hit Nina. Back 4. Nice sidestep into the 3rd dimension.
Arslan Ash can take it pending no drop. First round, first game, Arslan Ash.
And because of Nina's pressure and just the speed of her pokes, she's able to control the game at a much slower pacing, so you can kind of slow it down to Tekken 7 style if you wanted to.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Jin kind of already plays that style already. He's got the 2-1, he's got the 4-4, up 4-2 to kind of interrupt. And I feel like Arslan Ash is definitely thinking about that approach. Blonde bomb, engage. Down 4-4, engage. Wait a minute, then he burst. Blonde bomb, do it again.
In trouble. The low and the low to close out. Raef on the walls, on the ropes. Arslan Ash with the lead.
Yeah, fast start right now for Arslan. Raef trying to find some matches. Has some early sides of success with the low parry from Arslan.
Gosh, is that stage hazard going to be there? No. Down back 2, not going to be able to do anything there. Low 2-1 to try to get it started.
Heat first. Gets him through it. Arslan with the poke. Blonde bomb with the heat dash. Sides of Raef doesn't get it. But finds the engage.
1-2-4, counter hit. Little waver.
And poking him down though, taking back that health. Bends the heat smash. Guts the high!
Gosh, the perfect spacing by Arslan Ash. No drop means that's gonna be the first game on the side of the 4-time EVO champion. Jeez.
Yeah, dominant first game for Arslan Ash, 3 rounds straight. And Raef, though, a master of adaptation here. Takes a good second to think about things, and let's see what he decides to do here going forward.
A real-life martial artist up there, man.
Yes,
that guy, Raef.
actually.
One of the reasons he really likes Jin is because he's a fellow karate practitioner. So he's a big fan of the character. And wow, Joker coming up on the stage. And a lot of people don't understand this, but these guys definitely help each other out a lot. Joker definitely one of the smartest players out there. And on top of that, these guys are good friends and training partners.
Yeah, definitely teammates as well. So we'll see what happens here. Joker had a good run here at EVO 2024 himself, but hasn't quite had another big victory. Puts up a Raef right now in the driver's seat against Arslan Ash.
For the next battle,
Wonder what he could have told him to mix it up a little bit. Maybe a little more forward 4, maybe a little more down 4. See if he's going to react to it.
Yeah, it's risky because Arslan's doing such a good job of sidestepping, right? Oh yeah, you got this, Stacy.
Oh,
You like the music?
This song is a banger, bro. One of the best fighting game songs of all time.
2-1.
My man said, I agree. I heard that.
Man, those downward ones are really stopping Raef from moving anywhere.
Getting real close to that wall. You better be careful. Man, the pressure from Arslan Ash is ridiculous.
Doesn't even need a
Oh, wow.
combo.
The third dimension. Hold on.
Arslan literally
God.
poked him down the entire life bar. No combos necessary, no counter hits even.
Man, my man Raef is having a hard time getting the game started. So down for 1, nice sidestep. Back 1-2 to get the knockdown. And trying to keep the pressure in his favor. But Arslan Ash does such a good job of mixing up the lows. The pokes really make you second guess your offense.
Yeah, and honestly, now that I've seen this Nina playstyle from him, he's not even using armor in that round or anything, it reminds me of his Kazumi from Tekken 7, right?
yeah.
It's just a very down forward 1 poke heavy style.
Oh, that's absolutely true. Oh, nice. Gets the interrupt to the wall. Full combo here. Lots of scaling, but Raef has a chance.
And if neither player activating their heat yet, there's Arslan Ash with the heat burst.
Teasing with the back 2. Look down for 1. It
Oh
gets
my
the
gosh.
guard broken. Gets the armor break there with the heat burst. But you got a heat of his own.
He's all caught up, gets the low, gets the armor. Lows do beat armor, and Arslan on set point right now to move into winner's final.
Okay, 1 down, 3 small pokes here. Trying to answer back with pokes of his own. Trying to, find a hole in the armor, but it's not working out, man. Arslan just goes so solid back to defense that it really does make you, oh, wait a minute, engage. Makes you second guess.
Now, every hit does chip damage once you have your heat bar activated. But still, you can see the life bars here. Arslan's still catching up.
But you're starting to see 4 down 4. Using a little more finishing some strings. Gets the stagger. This time he's a lot closer. What a block right there by Arslan Ash.
Raef needs to win this round. Double rage. Wiping the floor with them, and Arslan Ash gonna sweep it 6 rounds straight.
Wow. Arslan Ash.
Moving on. Winner's final.
Oh, man. You let that rock. Let that rock. You guys didn't see it. We made eye contact on that one. That was crazy. We were trying to wait for each other to
He's trying to make out with me. Arslan, though, into the top 3 to go up against Atif later on today.
Oh, man. Pakistan versus Pakistan winners finals. That's what we're going to get. And once again, I feel like it's crazy because I've seen these guys go up on the stage and coach each other when other one was in para versus any other region. But now all of that goes out the window because now you're my opponent. And these guys are going to be fighting for a grand final showing. It's going to be great.
I mean, the interesting thing to me here is, right, Arslan, 4-time EVO champion. When Khan was here, though, didn't get the win that year, did he? And now Atif here, might not happen again. But let's take a look back at our PlayStation Tournament replay to see what just went down.
And it seems like it was going to the point already where Arslan was just going to sweep it. But you also saw Raef really trying to commit and stick to this pressure. But it's so much harder, especially considering Nina's a tricky character. She has a lot of stance cancel. She's got just really quick pokes like you pointed out before. And like blind bomb just to like get some distance between you. The spacing on that is perfect. Because a lot of times you see people use that heat smash with that forward extender, put you in a stagger on the wall, and use that kick to keep even more pressure. He backdashed, launched it. That let you know how prepared he was for it.
Exactly, and there's a beautiful low to beat out the armor. He knew that Raef wanted to activate the heat and went for it again in that situation there. Arslan is really good decision making and choosing the right attacks at the right times to secure the victory. And Arslan again now, a top 3 finish guaranteed for another EVO.
I really wanted to see a little more 4-4 in there, but Arslan sidesteps.
You sidestepping a lot. 4-4 is pretty linear for
Janice.
Janice and move that you can get around.
And I like that he was doing a little 4-4-2 in there sometimes just to kind of like mix it up a bit, but it still becomes so much harder, especially with the movement that Arslan Ash does. It really does make it so much harder to be sure on your offense facing up against a player like that, man. Shout out to Arslan Ash going to that winners finals up against Atif.
Exactly, guys, but we do have to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. EVO top 6 will continue after this.
Man, it's kind of crazy, man, because I remember we went over to Pakistan and we actually saw where these guys play in the local gaming hub.
Maniacs.
That was so sick. just because we went in there and we saw the banner and it has all the Pakistani like players, and it has been one of the coolest things ever. But let's look at the victory path for Keisuke. Look at this round one. A bunch of people down here, 2-0s up until he got the Q-step where it was 2-1. But of course, John Hammer, one of the homies as well, I know from way back. Castrological, of course, 2-0. And then we have Rain Chew 2-1. And then Speed Kicks 2-1. And that is the top 24 progression for a player like Keisuke. Once again, one of the few Mashimas that we have here represented in the entire Tekken 8 tournament.
Yeah, if you guys have not seen that Speed Kicks versus Keisuke match, definitely go check that one out. It was insane. But here's the victory path for Ulsan, who's been one of the best players so far throughout Tekken 8. You can see, took out Coffee Prince very early there in round 2. Took out Genghis Don, who was top 4 at EVO last year. Took out Tai 2 as well. But then he went down to Nobi's Dragunov, right? So, as we were talking about earlier, if Ulsan and Nobi win these matches, they will meet again. So that could be a potential run back. But then look at this top 24 run for Ulsan.
Yes.
Farzeen from Pakistan. Jimmy J. Tran from North America, Lohai from Korea, and then finally 2-1 over CBM to get himself into this top 6. Probably the most difficult victory